Now, in 1989, Sir Tim Berners-Lee developed the web to function as a knowledge pool, kind of like a common brain. He built a space on the internet where people can collaborate to form such a pool, and people started pouring in ideas to enrich this pool so much so that when you look up for a tie on the web, you'd get a tie. But as more and more people joined in, things became complicated, and search for a tie on the web gave millions of hits that might be a tie. This led to several problems. For example, a boy named Rinku, who is 12 years old and wants to do a project report on drip irrigation, goes to the web. He gets millions of hits but no results. He spends hours and hours on the web trying to find what he wants, but gets only incomplete and unauthentic knowledge of the subject. At which point he decides to stop, maybe because he was too tired of dealing with the pop-up advertisements. Today, web is far from being a knowledge pool because people started pouring in everything but knowledge in this pool, making it a web of crap. This happened because the majority of important connections are either missing from the web or the web simply is unable to understand them. For example, a link to perhaps Rinku's notes would have told web what Rinku knows about drip irrigation already, and a link to the page in his hand would have told web his motive behind the query. If the data from all the things around Rinku can reach the web, it can understand the query better and could start from searching at the right place, maybe his science teacher's web or maybe his friend's web, and so on, bringing back only the specific information that is asked for from his own notes to a video uploaded by a farmer far away on this topic, and finally giving the whole package of relevant and authentic information to Rinku in the form of, say, a web page called dripirrigation.com. So what it means is that dripirrigation.com for Rinku is completely different from dripirrigation.com for his teacher, and so on. So web, when given the power of extracting data from objects and ability to understand it, will lead to a web of knowledge. Now, will this be an advertising-free web? Well, sure, advertising is annoying, ineffective, and redundant today, but it's also informative, important knowledge for consumers, and imperative for businesses. But in web of knowledge, when say a jewelry ad tries to approach me, my web rates my probability of wanting to see it from 0 to 1. 1 when say I have a girlfriend whose birthday is due next week, and 0 when I am single and broke. It also rates the impactability of the ad, giving it 1 when all the most probable people responded positively to the ad, and 0 when no one did. So when an ad enters the market from its probability 1 people, the people most likely to buy the product, and then penetrating into the scale depending on the impactability. Education and advertisement are just 2 examples of living in web of knowledge. Several others like healthcare, media, commerce, etc. will be revolutionized. For example, how about when you ask the web about healthcare? It gets data of your sleeping habits, working habits, eating habits, and can create the best possible healthcare plan specific to you. So simply put, when we connect the world up and build an intelligent web, we give rise to better collaborations, which will give us a pool of human knowledge.